नमस्कार। आज के इस महाराष्ट्र विधिमंडल के विधान परिषद के शतक पूर्ति हेतु कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित भारत की आदरणीय राष्ट्रपति श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू जी, राज्य के राज्यपाल श्रीमान सीपी राधाकृष्णन जी, राज्य के आदरणीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री एकनाथ शिंदे जी, राज्य के आदरणीय उप मुख्यमंत्री श्री देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी, आदरणीय उप मुख्यमंत्री जी श्री अजित पवार जी, महाराष्ट्र विधान परिषद की उपसभापति डॉक्टर नीलम गोरे, उपाध्यक्ष महाराष्ट्र विधानसभा श्री नरहरी झिरवळ, माननीय मंत्री श्री चंद्रकांत दादा पाटिल, माननीय विरोधी पक्ष नेता विधान परिषद श्री अंबादास दानवे जी, इस सभागृह में उपस्थित केंद्रीय मंत्री रामदास आठवले जी, भूतपूर्व केंद्रीय मंत्री श्री नारायण राणे जी, उपस्थित सर्व मंत्रीगण, विधायकगण, संसदगण और मान्यवर। Madam, I feel uniquely privileged to greet you to the land of Saint Jnaneshwar, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule and Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, who are towers of inspiration and devotion for all times to come. Maharashtra has emerged as the leading state of India on the democratic foundation laid by such eminent personalities. Progressive thinking and quest for social justice have remained the focus of Maharashtra's determined march towards becoming a $1 trillion economy. Maharashtra occupies a place of pride in our motherland. Your presence today is one more feather in its laurel. Maharashtra legislature, earlier known as Bombay legislature, has seen the rise of many outstanding parliamentarians of India. On this occasion, I remember Shri Morarji Desai, our former Prime Minister. He was a member of the legislature and Chief Minister of Bombay State. His successor, Shri Yashwantrao Chauhan, led our Defence Ministry with rare foresight and rose to become Deputy Prime Minister of the country. Srimati Pratibha Patil, a veteran member of this assembly, became the First Lady President of India. In short, the achievements of this legislature are dazzling. As Speaker of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, I am happy to participate in today's celebration of centenary of the Maharashtra Legislative Council. As explained by Dr. Neelam Gore, two memorable moments have taken place by your auspicious hands. While the publication on necessity and importance of the upper house will prove to be a precious documentation, the felicitation by you of outstanding parliamentarians will serve as a guiding light for the members present and future to contribute more significantly in the House proceedings. Madam President, I feel it necessary to inform you about the highlights of the technological features which we are incorporating in the working of the legislature in Maharashtra. As very rapid changes are occurring in the world of science and technology, we decided that Maharashtra legislature also has to keep pace with it. Lok Sabha Speaker Honorable Shri Om Birla had presided over a conference of presiding officers of India in Mumbai earlier this year. The concept of creating a national information platform of parliament and legislatures was discussed at the gathering. While many steps have been taken, much more is needed to be accomplished. We are proceeding on that path, adopting artificial intelligence and information technology in the day-to-day working of both houses. Given the direction by our parliament, the legislative framework in India is poised to accept these challenges and exploit the development potential in its integration with this technology. To embrace AI will become part of our functioning, and as and when we succeed in unifying the country's legislative framework so that the system can operate seamlessly across the nation. We are a nation in which many different cultures, several languages, and regional aspirations exist. They also govern the complexities of India's legislative working. Therefore, the basic task for all of us is to achieve uniformity of approach and generations of the method that is adaptable for every legislature across the country. This will take care of divergence of the various IT systems used by different states. मॅडम, आपल्याला सांगताना मला अत्यंत अभिमान वाटतो की महाराष्ट्रातला विधिमंडळ हे देशातली सर्वात प्रीमियम लेजिस्लेटिव्ह बॉडी म्हणून ओळखली जाते आणि या विधिमंडळाचं सार्वभौमता आणि ही परंपरा कायम ठेवण्यासाठी महाराष्ट्रात विधिमंडळातील प्रत्येक सदस्य हा अत्यंत मेहनतीने गेली इतकी वर्ष काम करत आलेला आहे. आज आपण इथे येऊन या राज्यातील अत्यंत चांगली कामगिरी करणाऱ्या विधिमंडळ सदस्यांचा सन्मान केलात, त्याबद्दल महाराष्ट्र विधानसभेचा अध्यक्ष म्हणून मी आपले आभार मानतो. येणाऱ्या काळात आपले आशीर्वाद आणि आपलं गायडन्स असंच या विधिमंडळाला प्राप्त होत राहील अशी आशा व्यक्त करतो. खूप खूप धन्यवाद. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.